Once we get on that automatic sequencer, all actions in the count will be handled automatically by the sequencer. Mark, T-minus 3 minutes, 7 seconds, and the launch sequence has started. Each sequence now must take place at the right time and in the proper sequence, or it would be automatically cut off. We would get an automatic cutoff in the countdown. That did occur once on Apollo 17, where we had a cutoff at the T-minus 30-second mark. T-minus 45 minutes and counting. T-minus 2 minutes, 45 seconds and counting. Everything continuing to move well. One of the first actions taken by the sequencer was terminating the liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen propellant. We'll be pressurizing those tanks at this point. They're pressurized to ensure a smooth flow of fuel down to the engines during the powered phase of flight. The second stage LOX tank now has been pressurized, and the first stage fuel tank has been pressurized. We should have pressurization on all fuel tanks by the 30-second mark in the countdown. We're approaching the 2-minute mark at this point, approaching the 2-minute mark in our countdown. Everything's continuing to run smoothly. Mark, T-minus 2 minutes, T-minus 2 minutes and counting. Vents have come closed now, tanks being pressurized. At 1 minute, 25 seconds, we'll look for a second stage fuel tank to be pressurized. We have a large status board here in the firing room which shows these events as they're taking place. First stage fuel tank now pressurized. T-minus 1 minute, 40 seconds. At the T-minus 1 minute, 15-second mark in the countdown, astronaut Deke Slayton will flip 2 switches in the spacecraft to bring the spacecraft batteries online. These batteries will give added electrical power and also are a backup to the fuel cells. At the 1 minute mark, the water will start pouring onto the flame deflector underneath the pad, and at 30 seconds we'll get water on the mobile launcher deck itself. Deke now has brought those batteries online. T-minus 1 minute, 6 seconds. The last action performed by the crew will be at T-minus 45 seconds, and at that time Tom Stafford will make a final guidance alignment. T-minus 55 seconds. We'll be getting switched to internal power shortly. All of the tanks now pressurized, and we're switching to internal power. Stafford reports he has made the final GDC aligned. First stage, second stage, and instrument unit now on internal power. Approaching the 30-second mark in our countdown, water pouring onto the flame deflector, now coming onto the deck of the mobile launcher. Everything proceeding smoothly. We'll get a guidance release at the 17-second mark.
20 seconds.
The engines will actually start. The engine sequence starts at 3.1 seconds in the countdown. We'll hold down till thrust builds up.
11.
Engine ready light on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Engine sequence start. 1, 0. Launch commit. We have a liftoff. All engines building up thrust. Moving out. Clear the tower.
Roger, tower clear. Roger, Tom, you got good thrust on all engines here, right on the money. Roger, I got a roll program. Started not much. Roger. Yeah, she goes pitch program. We'll shake the lift off, but it's smooth as silk now. Okay.
Saturn launch vehicle beginning a 45-second maneuver to the proper roll. Trajectory looking good.
30 seconds, we're on the way. Roger, Tom, you're looking real fine.
Coming up on 1 minute, we're clear of the beach.
Roger.
Falling now 3 miles in altitude, 1 mile downrange.
Stand by for mode 1 Bravo. Mark, 1 Bravo. 1 Bravo, 2 G's. Roger. Coming down. Roger.
Cabin pressure relieving as expected and coming up on the region of maximum dynamic pressure. And we're through max Q. Everything's still looking good.
In your feet wet, on your way. Last feet wet.
1 minute, 30 seconds, still looking good. 6 miles downrange.
Houston, you're mode 1 Charlie. Yeah, Ranger 1 Charlie, Dick. That's firm.
And Pete Frank getting a status for staging.
0 plus 00.
Go for staging.
Houston, you're go for staging.
Lift off 919 plus 50 plus 00 decimal 381.
And we have a report that we are losing some data here in the control center. So we've lost data from the command module computer. Trajectory still looking good.
Take your time. Okay, and that light is on the 4B. Roger. We got acceleration. Roger. Hello, Houston. We've had a PU shift and thrust is up on S4B, looking real fine, right on the money. Roger, Dick.
Capcom Dick Truly advising the crew that everything looks good on the Saturn second stage.
Tower Jeff, there she goes. Roger, Tower Jetson, your mode.
And the launch tower no longer needed, has been jettisoned as planned.
Okay, and we got the steam runner on the water. Guidance is initiated. Roger, concur.
50 miles in altitude now, 80 miles downrange. Guidance looks very good at this point. The command module computer data is intermittent now and everything looks good. Three minutes, 30 seconds now, 108 miles downrange, 59 miles in altitude.
330 onboard trajectory looks good there. Roger, Tom, concur. You're looking real good. Roger. And Tom, be advised, we have been dropping out CMC data a little bit here on the ground, but the CMC is go. You're fine.
Look at that. AOS, S4B,
Booster says everything's going very well. A velocity building up to 9,000 feet per second now. About 30% of that required for minimum orbit.
Caution warning on SMRCSA anymore. Roger that.
AOS video.
I copy that. Thank you. Houston, coming up on 4.5 minutes, your go, and Vance, we think that was a package temp that was low. It's come up within tolerance now, and you're looking fine.
That's right, network.
430 back to 1G acceleration, looking good, Roger.
Apollo now approaching 200 miles downrange, 76 miles in altitude. Everything looks very good trajectory-wise. And we have about 5 minutes remaining in this burn on the second stage.
Oh, Houston, at 5 minutes, your go. Roger, 5 minutes, looks good on board, Dick. And we got the beautiful sight. Roger, wish I could see it. Roger. Yeah, this is worth waiting 16 years for. You got a beautiful sight here, Dick. Roger, I believe all of that.
83 miles in altitude now. .280 miles downrange, trajectory very good.
Okay, 530, onboard trajectory looks beautiful. Roger, concur, Tom, you're right on the money.
5 minutes, 45 seconds. Flight Director Pete Frank getting another status report around the room and everything looking good.